Multiplying whole numbers. Two vocabulary terms. Multiplication is rapid addition. So rather than doing 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 4 times, 3, 6, 9, 12, getting 120, you could do 30 times 4 and get the same product. Second definition, product, the solution to a multiplication problem. So here, this would be a product. 120 is a product of 30 times 4. Example 1, we have 140 times 26. Before we jump into multiplying, we're going to go ahead and estimate our answer. We have 140 as our first number. The largest place value is the hundreds place. Look to the right. That is a 4. So we are not going to round the 1 up. We're just going to remain a 1. And 140 is pretty close to 100. Our second number is 26. The largest place value is the tens place. Look to the right. And that is a 6. 2 is going to round up to a 3. And 6 will become a 0. 1 times 3 is 3. And we have 1, 2, 3 zeros. So our answer should be somewhere around 3,000. Okay, now let's solve our problem. I have already written it off to the side. Very important, make sure that when you are writing your problem out that you are lining up the place values. So here I have a 0 in the ones place. It is lined up with the 6 in the ones place in the number 26. 4 in the tens, 2 in the tens, 1 in the hundreds, we have nothing here. All right, and let's multiply. 6 times 0 is 0. Then we're going to go on to the next digit to the left. 6 times 4 is 24. You need to carry that 2. 1 times 6 is 6, plus the 2 that we have carried is 8. Before we multiply the 2 out, we need to put a placeholder here because we are starting in the tens place. For every place value we go to the left, for every place value that we skip over, we need to put a 0 placeholder. Then we will have 2 times 0, which is 0, 2 times 4, which is 8, and 2 times 1, which is 2. Add those two products together. 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 0 is 4, 8 plus 8 is 16, carry your 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, and our solution is 3,640. Now we need to compare our solution to our estimated value here. We said our answer should be around 3,000. Our answer is 3,640, and I would say that is reasonably close to our original estimate. So we are happy because we have finished and we have a reasonable answer. Example 2, 2,126 times 17. First, let's estimate. The largest place value is the thousands place. If we look to the right, this is going to round to 2,000 times 1 in the tens place. We will round that up, and this is going to become 20. 2 times 2 is 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros total. 2, 3, 4. So our answer should be approximately 40,000. Now to set up our multiplication, we have 2,126. The 6 is in the ones place. Make sure it is lined up with the ones place from our second number, which is a 7. So we have 17 with a 7 in the ones place. And multiply. 7 times 6 is 42. Carry your 4. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4 is 18. Carry your 1. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8. And 7 times 2 is 14. Placeholder 0 because we have gone one digit in. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Add them together. 2. 14 carry your 1. 11 carry your 1. 6 and 3. So our final solution is 36,142. And we look back at our estimate. We had 40,000 as our estimate. 36,142 is reasonably close to that number. So again, we are happy because we have finished another multiplication problem. Example 3. 170 rounded to the largest place value, the 100s, is 200 times 899 rounded to the largest place value, the hundreds, is going to be 900. 2 times 9 is 18. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 180,000 is our estimate. Now to multiply these two numbers, we have 170 times 899. Notice again, I have my ones places lined up, I have my tens and my hundreds. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 1 is 9 plus that 6 is going to give me 15. One placeholder 0 because I'm going one digit in. And so 9. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 7 is 63. Carry your 6 again, which is already over here. And 1 times 9 is 9 plus 6 is 15. And finally, we're going into that third position here, which is the hundreds place. So we're going to skip 2 place values. We need to have 2 placeholders. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 7 is 56. Carry your 5. And 8 times 1 is 8 plus 5 gives you 13. Add these three numbers together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 0 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus 5 plus 6 will give me 12. Carry your 1. 1 plus 1 plus 3 is 5, and 1. So our final answer when we put a comma in is going to be 152,830. And these two numbers are relatively close, so we would say that this is an appropriate answer for our estimate. Here are 3 additional problems. Hit pause and try them on your own. When you are ready, unpause and I will show you how to complete these problems. The first problem is 98 times 44. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 3 will give me 39. Placeholder 0. 4 times 8 is again 32, carried my 3 again. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 3 is 39. Add those two together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 2 is 11, carry your 1. 1 plus 3 plus 9 is 13, carry your 1, and 4. So your answer should have been 4,312. Problem 2 is 1,700 times 78. 8 times 0 is 0, 8 times 0 is 0, 8 times 7 is 56, 8 times 1 is 8, plus 5 is 13. 1 placeholder 0 for the 1 space we are going in. 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 7 is 49. Carry your 4. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 4 is 11. Add together. 0, 0, 6, 12, carry your 1, 3, 1. Your solution is 132,600. And our last problem is 228 times 730. First digit we have is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. And 0 times 2 is 0. Going 1 position in to the tens place, 1 placeholder. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry your 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. And 3 times 2 is 6. We're going to now put 2 placeholders because we're going into the hundreds place. We've skipped 2 places, so 2 placeholders. 7 times 8 is 56. Carry your 5. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 5 is 19. Carry your 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Add together. 0, 4, 14, 16, 6, 1. Put a comma in, and your solution to this problem is 166,440. Okay, and ideally for all of these problems, you did do an estimate. So at least give a mental estimate. This is roughly 100 times 40. Our answer should be around 4,000, and it is, so we're happy. Here, this is almost 2,000 times about 80. 2 times 8 is 16. We have 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is reasonably close within the same general vicinity, so our estimate and our solution are correct. And then here, this number is about 200 times the number that is about 700. Our answer should very roughly be around 140,000. And I would say that this is an appropriate estimate and solution. And that's all.